What is going on YouTube? Hitting back making another brand new Crypto TV episode. In today's video, we are going to be looking at XRP, Ethereum, Bitcoin, as well as the S&P 500 if we have time. So guys, today's video, we have to obviously continue from where we left off yesterday. As yesterday, we pretty much were confirming that the breakouts and the rallies were starting and that we pretty much have gotten into them early. You can see the two videos we made yesterday. One was on XRP and Bitcoin and Ethereum, which basically was saying that it looks like we were breaking out of the falling wedges much earlier than we had anticipated, and if we actually confirm closing the daily above the falling wedge patterns in the top resistance level, we would actually start to buy into these coins, potentially leveraging them to the upside and capitalizing off the run. And I definitely know there's a few that we did get in on and have been up currently quite a bit in volume and profit, and I do believe they're going to be heading up higher, way higher in the next couple of days, so I'm excited to talk about that. But you can see for XRP specifically that there was, in Bitcoin, there are falling wedges that are forming here. We did hit some sort of bottom quite early, and the reversal actually started. And I feel bad for those that really didn't get to watch the Shiba breakout yesterday, because we are up a ton, and I mean a ton of money in the Shiba video, which I'm not going to update you guys until later in this afternoon today. But Shiba is exploding in price currently. Not only that, but Doge, which we also look at, and Floki, which might be a good opportunity to get into now in anticipation for a run. And these are just get in and get out types of coins, but we know that there is a possibility of making money there. You can clearly see as well that we pretty much were confirming where the breakout would be on SHIB, and clear as day, you can see today Shiba is up 35%, and we've pretty much made currently we're up about 20% right now within SHIB, and that's not including leveraging the coin, where we're up even more. So it's pretty incredible here. But all the cryptocurrencies are starting to break bullish, they're starting to get out of their shell, and this is a really good sign as to where these cryptocurrencies could be moving to in the very, very, very near future. You can see here that we're just starting to break through that. Bitcoin is just starting to. Ethereum already has chosen its direction here, which is good, but the other cryptocurrencies, it looks like we're capitalizing on these early. Otherwise, guys, today's video is brought to us by Torum. As you guys can see here, Torum is a revolutionary social fi metaverse ecosystem designed to connect worldwide cryptocurrency users. Very cool. Over 178,000 crypto users are currently connected using Torum. They're basically a crypto-like social media website, which is very cool if you actually check it out and you sign up. But we are going to be talking about them more at the end of today's video. I have linked them down in the description below if you'd like to check them out earlier. But with that being said, definitely make sure to smash the like button, turn on post notifications. We're so close to getting to 60,000 subscribers. Where is it? We're at 58 and change here, so we're so close to hitting 60K. And then obviously 100K, big giveaway, so stay tuned for that. Otherwise, guys, let's jump into today's episode. So guys, as you can see, most of these cryptocurrencies are up. They're doing okay. It's pretty much Ethereum that's taking the lead right now, but I do believe all the other cryptos are going to start to rally up higher. So with Shiba Inu, which we'll talk about later today, that confirmed by closing above its resistance that we were heading in the bullish direction here. But these other cryptocurrencies, Ethereum, XRP, and Bitcoin, they haven't done it just yet. And that's why I haven't bought into them this very moment. But I am probably by tonight, because things do look pretty darn good. I'm waiting now for these candles to close to pretty much show us which direction of movement we're going to be seeing here. So you can see for Ethereum right now, and I do believe we're catching all of these very early, like extremely early. If this is correct, and I believe it is, because we're getting confirmations on every cryptocurrency in the top 10, they're pretty much gauging us in the direction markets are going to be moving to, and as if volume is coming back. So this is going to be big, and these are going to be long-term positions right here. But you can see pretty much moving backwards here that since the beginning, the falling wedge pattern on Ethereum pretty much confirms once we close the daily charts, which I'm going to play this extremely conservative, but until we close the daily charts above the daily candle above the downtrend here, that's confirmation to buy in, and it's obviously much closer to the support here because we have done it in the past. Now we move forward again. The second confirmation was, again, once we close the resistance, or we close the price above the downtrend, that's enough to buy in. So we wait for the daily to close. We close right here at 3,300, and then we can literally leverage it all the way up to here. That's a huge position, and it lasts quite a bit, because you can see the date range on some of these breakouts are pretty long, if you ask me. So from breakout right here to the previous highs, 47 days of breakout. This is great, of bull market. The next one was 40 days of bull market. So over a month of consolidation. So the fact that we're now just starting to confirm breaking above this falling wedge pattern is a very good sign that if we can close above here, it may allow us to leverage to the upside here. Now, I do believe we're breaking out early, and I'd like to hear your opinions on these cryptocurrencies here. And we're going to take a risk because even if we buy in here and then we reverse back down inside of it, we'll have a stop loss covering us in case of that. And it really won't matter because I do believe that even if this is a pump fake and we close here, we're going to consolidate back down and then we're going to do it again. And this will be the real one. So even if we miss out on this, we'll catch the actual real one and it will, you know, make up all of our time and losses for this very short-term loss if it does decide to break bearish, which it might actually not. So not only this, the fact is, I know we are breaking early, and that's very interesting. I wasn't anticipating that. I don't think many people were. It was a rally to the upside, which we expected. We did get very close to retesting the moving average, so maybe they're going to consider it. It's going to be considered the bottom, but definitely earlier than we had, or I had anticipated here. But things are moving into other cryptocurrencies now. So now that I showed you Ethereum, which is breaking very early, you can now see XRP, which is starting to break out earlier. Now, we discussed this a few days ago, basically closer to the first correction to the downside here. We discussed that within this ascending fractal that we had, like this uptrend here and this, you know, resistance here within this ascending fractal here, if we were to break through the bottom support, we'd basically see a surge back to the downside, basically to bottom support right over here in this zone, basically in this zone right here. We did actually test it. We just wicked to it and then corrected up. I was thinking if we get rejected off this falling wedge pattern here, we'd probably correct back down, test point C, and then we'll head right back up to point D here. Regardless, I still think D is in the works here. This is the next target, regardless of whether we correct lower and then move up or we just move up. It doesn't really matter to me. But you can see we're starting to close above the falling wedge, which is definitely a good sign if you ask me. So we have to see if we can actually close this daily above the falling wedge pattern. This could basically signify that we're going to start to see this reversal to the upside, which would be extreme. Reason being is the last time we've retested this, you can see we did have a double bottom and immediately reversed back up. So we're anticipating the same thing to happen after retesting this bottom support here, an immediate reversal back up to point D. Again, whether or not Ethereum is seeing a pump fake right now, a bull trap, and we correct back down and consolidate and then break, and whether XRP closes above here, we buy in and then it shorts and stops us out, and then we consolidate again and then we break out, it doesn't matter because it's still going to be a huge potential for the run when it does come. So whether we take this risk on the short term here as the most conservative we can be, even if we take a small loss, we're going to capture the next one. So I'm not worried in the slightest bit, and we are due for a run back to the upside here, so I am getting excited. Now, money's also moving into Bitcoin here, which is interesting. So Bitcoin is basically definitely a good way to tell if it's time to move. I think so, at least. Maybe you guys can, comment down below. But the reason I believe that is, once again, looking at the falling wedge patterns here, now that we're at the bottom here, confirming closure of a daily above the falling wedge is a signal of reversal. And you can see if we had bought in right here, we would literally be riding this entire thing out. And you can see once again how long this bull market was. From the point of breakout to the top resistance was 47 days, exactly like Ethereum. And this one was about probably 40 days if I had to guess. Yeah, exactly 40 days on the dot, exactly like Ethereum as well. Quite interesting. Now, the interesting thing here is, once again, you can see when do you buy in? We bought in once we confirmed closing the daily above the falling wedge, and once again here closing the daily above the falling wedge as we did, also confirmed breaking in or breaking bullish. You have all this time though to buy in though. Keep in mind this basically gauged the direction of the breakout here, and you could have bought in here, you could have bought in any time, and you would have been up money. Now we're looking at the same thing. So this, if tonight closes on Bitcoin above this falling wedge, which it's starting to do right now. Tons of uncertainty, but if we see Bitcoin close here, this is pretty much going to say, okay, we're done with this falling wedge, and we have maybe a month at least of breaks to the upside here. That the falling wedge has been confirmed earlier because it's either we hit bottom support and then we break, like I've been saying. We either hit bottom support, we break, or we just break out early because maybe this was the bottom that we hit here. Regardless, we did retest the moving average. This is much different than than the other cryptos. Bitcoin actually retested its moving average here and is starting to break bullish off of it and see the swing. And we are starting to break, to the upside here. So I'm not buying into these cryptos just yet. XRP, Ethereum, and Bitcoin, although they are showing very big signs of moving to the upside here, I'm not going to buy in until I get a solid confirmation on the daily that we've closed above our falling wedges, because this would be a big sign to the upside. 30% run. Ethereum closing above here would be a big run to the upside, and then Bitcoin closing above its falling wedge would be a big sign of reversal to the upside here. So it's all whether or not we can close the dailies above here. If it's a pump fake, I still believe we're going to rally back up, but this is a very good sign that we're breaking out earlier. And I'm very excited to also make Shiba's video later today, because we are breaking out an extreme aggression right now within SHIB. We're up 35%. A quick refresh shows SHIB is now up 36%. It's making huge gains. We called this, and I am strongly a believer. And if you watch yesterday's video on Floki, that money usually moves out of SHIB into Floki, and then they'll both rally up. So if you miss out or you don't get in as early on SHIB, Floki will probably be the next coin to burst itself right after. So you can see Floki here is also up about 15%. Oh, this is exactly like I just said. Literally, money moves out of SHIB and into Floki. They'll both probably run with each other. Very exciting. I'm so glad we just covered this yesterday, because here they are both exploding in prices. And we literally bought into both of them yesterday because they confirmed breakout. We bought into Floki this morning, and we bought into Shiba last night. And they both just exploded to the upside here. Otherwise, guys, I do want to talk more about Torum with you. All right, guys, I want to give a huge shout out to Torum for sponsoring today's episode. As with all crypto projects, please do your own research and never invest anything you can't afford to lose. So guys, Torum is a revolutionary social-fi metaverse ecosystem specifically designed to connect cryptocurrency users. Now, Torum is backed by huge investors like KuCoin Labs, Huobi Ventures, AU21, and I believe Consensus Lab, among some others. Now, by focusing on this discovery, Torum is working on making itself the very first crypto-focused social media platform, which is really cool if you ask me. Now, by placing the focus on blockchain technology and cryptocurrency, Torum is forming a community that primarily is made up of cryptocurrency users. Now, guys, Torum already possesses over 160,000 users, which is extremely rare for a project with less than $100 million in current market cap. Now, guys, Torum currently has 4 core elements of Torum's social-fi ecosystem, and these include a social media platform, DeFi, an NFT marketplace, and the last being the avatar NFTs. Now, their social media platform allows you to dive into a fully crypto-focused, socially gamified atmosphere and unite with their community from all around the world. And no matter if you're a crypto newbie or a blockchain veteran, Torum is packed with various features and functionalities to suit your needs in the world's first ever cryptocurrency social metaverse. Now, guys, since Torum has integrated DeFi into this platform, this allows it to also be a staking platform, which is really cool. Now, they have also incorporated a yield farming platform with various social elements and gives you the option to farm XTM, their native token, or their governance token, and providing liquidity to the XTM BNB pair on PancakeSwap and staking your LP tokens. Now, you can also synchronize your Torum account with your wallet address to enjoy special benefits and increase your earnings. Keep in mind, guys, you can also participate in INO launchpads issued by transformative projects in the Torum ecosystem, and Torum NFT marketplaces also allows everyone to showcase their NFTs with a metaverse identity and brings NFT community building to a whole new level within this universe. Now, guys, you can also mint and transform your physical asset into NFTs, which is really cool. Collecting NFTs minted by celebrities, artists, and influencers are also available across the globe. Now, Torum also lets you trade your avatar NFTs with other collectors seamlessly, which is another really cool feature they added. Pioneering the world's first ever tokenized social-fi metaverse with PFP avatar NFTs and allowing everyone to own proof of their unique virtual identity. It's just tons of other features available on this social platform. Now, guys, you can also trade, forge, and refine your avatar NFT components into a legendary piece and exponentiate the value of your avatars. Now, guys, with a hybrid decentralized crypto social media serving serving as the backbone of the entire ecosystem, the integrations of Torum's NFT marketplace and Torum Finance succeed as complementary additions to connect crypto projects and users of different interests from all around the world, pioneering and realizing the world's first leading social-fi metaverse. Now guys, as I touched upon earlier, some accomplishments have also been partnerships with KuCoin Labs and Huobi Ventures, and on top of that, Torum is already listed on KuCoin, and it won't be a surprise to see Torum listed on Huobi Global next. Otherwise guys, huge shout out to Torum for sponsoring today's episode. Make sure to smash the like button for the YouTube algorithm, turn on post notifications, and I'll see you guys in tomorrow's video. Peace.